This morning we are honored to host Sister Rose and Friends of the Poor, and so Sister Rose is going to come up after prayer after communion and give a little presentation on the non-for-profit that she started. And let me tell you, it is impressive. And so please do not leave Mass early. And I've said this joke before, I'll say it again. Remember, Judas left early as well. Don't be like Judas, okay? And because of that, I'll make the homily a little shorter. And by the way, I hope that you can hear me a little better this week. I don't know if you noticed or not, but we have, when I was gone this past week on vacation, we've installed speakers on the side as well. This church is very, very hard for acoustics. We want to have good dictation. We also want to be able to hear the organ and that sound bouncing off. And it's different, a full church compared to a daily Mass, compared to COVID. So hopefully this is working. But all the reviews we've heard so far is that you can hear me a little better, a little more clear, and obviously a lot louder as well. So hopefully it's not too loud. If it is, I don't know the solution for that. But one of the most beautiful sounds that our church has is this sound right here. Do you hear it? The sound of silence. It's a little awkward sometimes, isn't it? Just to be silent. Sometimes it makes us shuffle in our seat a little bit as well, because it's like, I haven't experienced that for a while. And by the way, good luck for parents if you have children to be silent. It's not going to happen. Right? We know that, but that's because children want to always express what they're feeling. And so even as we take a couple moments of silence here and there, if the children are making noise, let them make noise, right? What does Jesus say? Let the children come to me. But leave our world, though, we need those times of silence. We need those times where we can just be still. I think it's Psalm 46, right? Be still and know that I am God. And the way we can experience that the most profound way are those times of silence. Today in our gospel, we have Jesus who has the apostles come back to him. Remember, they're out there, they're ministering, and they come back and they reported all they had done and taught. You can imagine what Jesus saw in their face, in their body, and their expression was they were exhausted. So what does he say to them? Come away by yourselves to a deserted place and rest a while. We need to do that in our life as well. Yes, if you can go on retreat, go on retreat. Yes, if you can go on vacation, make sure it's a restful vacation. I should have learned that this past week. I'm very tired after golfing way too much. But with this as well, there were certain opportunities on that vacation where I was able just to rest, to turn my phone off, to turn the email off for a week. And all of a sudden there's that peace that comes. But even in our daily life as well, every day, just to take a couple minutes of sitting in silence. You can do this before you even go to pray. Right? Not that you can't be silent and pray, I hope you are, but just to have our mind shut off and just to sit there and to rest. And once again, this is what our world needs. This is what we need, because in that time then, what's going to happen is God's going to pierce our soul. He can't talk to us if we're always going constantly. Instead, we just got to sit there. And when he speaks, he speaks. Be still and know that I am God. And so what we're going to do now is just take a minute or two of silence. And during that time, whatever the Lord wants to reveal, he'll reveal. If you just sit there and nothing comes, that's perfectly fine as well. But just sit there for a minute to rest in the presence of God.